sat out long enough here. I've got my body in a pretty good state where I feel like I can handle that workload. But I still got to go out there and do it, and still got to experience it. And that's obviously a lot of golf, and for being on the sideline for so long.
All right, so that was Tiger Woods speaking yesterday for the Genesis Open. That's coming up. Now, this weekend, he is playing at Torrey Pines for the Farmers Insurance Open and his return to the PGA Tour for the first time in 17 months, and I know you can't wait. You're so excited, aren't you?
Love me some Tiger.
Yeah, well, let's find out how he's going to fare with a guy who had a chance to speak with Tiger one-on-one. Todd Lewis of the Golf Channel joining us here on the Morning Run. Hey, Todd, good morning. How are you?
I'm great, guys. Hope you are as well. Good morning.
Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you for getting up, especially out on the West Coast. We appreciate it. So,
My pleasure.
You had the chance to go one-on-one with Tiger. What stood out in your conversation with him?
I think he's excited about his return to the PGA Tour for the first time in 17 months. He's got a bit of energy about him, but at the same time, I think he's cautious. He doesn't really know what to expect from his game. The last time we saw him play, it was not at a PGA Tour event. It was in the Bahamas. It was at his foundation event, the Hero World Challenge. There were only 18 players in the field. One of them pulled out because of an injury, so he only had to compete against 16 others, and he finished 15th in the 17-man field. And, you know, he had a lot of birdies. He led the field in birdies there, but he made a lot of big numbers. So that wasn't a great performance, but he kind of waded into the pool of competition again. But he's going to have to dive off the 10-foot board today, or this week, I should say, because this is there's two golf courses here at the Farmers Insurance Open. The South Course is very, very difficult. It's hosted the U.S. Open. It will host another one soon. And there's a North Course here that's been redesigned by Tom Weiskopf. It's brand new. It's added length, and Tiger doesn't really know that golf course. And he's competing not against 17 others like he did in the Bahamas, but 155 others. So this is going to be a very difficult test for Tiger as he comes back to the PGA Tour.
Well, in terms of the schedule coming up, it's pretty grueling. 4 events in 5 weeks. Why is he jumping right into this?
Well, he understands he needs some competitive reps to build some momentum for Augusta. Going down and playing in the Bahamas with 17 others in a very relaxed atmosphere is one thing. Getting into the grind, as I mentioned, of the PGA Tour with a lot of great competition, this is the world's greatest tour, is really going to help him, feel more comfortable as he moves closer to Augusta. And make no mistake, that's what he is priming for right now. This week is not necessarily about winning the Farmers Insurance Open. It is, again, feeling comfortable, getting some momentum, getting some at-bats as he prepares for Augusta National. Now, is it a very ambitious schedule, playing not only 4 events in 5 weeks, but on 2 different continents? From here, he's going to Dubai. I think so. And he'll learn a lot. This is a big test for him. He'll learn not only about his game, but how his body reacts, too. He says he is void of pain right now after these 3 back procedures. But playing that many tournaments, like I mentioned, in 2 different continents is really going to test that body.